Hi again. So here's the head piece of the Brocken labor, and you'll see, I hope, that I have masked the eye visor thing so that there are just 4 thin lines showing across the front of the visor, 4 thin lines exposed. And so now I'm going to attempt to paint them, layering black, then chrome, then clear red, and then we'll see what it looks like. And I'll have to shade around it again because it'll have a too sharp of a cutoff, I expect, but then I can just hopefully shade around the edges. So I hope it turns out. I have no idea if it will or not. I've never done such a thin line masking before, but we'll soon see. Alright, so I really do not have a good sense of how this is going to turn out, but I'm hoping for the best. And I'm going to unmask it here right on camera and see what it looks like. I disobeyed my own rule here of I did the fine masking first and then the gross masking second. It's easier to peel the tape if you do the big pieces of tape surrounding the area first, because then when you peel those off, the smaller pieces just come off like that, as you saw. But let's see how this shouldn't be too hard, I hope, because the pieces of tape aren't too small. They're long. They might be thin, but they're long. So, little by little, getting it all unmasked here, and it looks like it came out pretty badly. Not very happy with it. Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think that looks like quite what I wanted it to look. But I'll inspect it off camera and see if I just have to start over again. Alright. Hi. So after all, the visor paint job did not turn out well, and when I tried to clean it up a little bit, it just got kind of nastier. And I mean, in a way it looks good if I was planning on weathering the whole piece, but I don't really like weathering that much usually. I'm just not into it. I like the pristine look. So anyway, I'm going to repaint it now, repaint the head, and try the masking again, and maybe try a little different approach with the colors that I'm going to put on it, and see what happens. Here is the head redone once again, and I like it better this way. I repainted everything, with the black, blue, and clear blue, and then I just used a very, very fine brush and laid in white inside the slits of the visor, and then went over with very, very thinned down clear blue to try to even it out a little bit. And it looks a little rough in some spots, but I'm okay with it overall. So I'm going to just stick with this now. Here it is with the head back on. I also put the stickers on it. Some of them I had to, like this one, I had to carefully trim around so it doesn't have this big pad of clear sticker material around it, which of course looks nasty. So the last thing that I now will do is to take a very fine line marker and panel line it a little bit here and there, and then go over it with a clear dull coat, and be back in a second with that. I think it looks pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with it. Well, it's all finished now, and this is what it looks like. I think it turned out pretty good. It's got a good solid flat coat to it. I really like the design of it. It was pretty easy to build, and it was very easy to paint. I really like the sort of smooth, rounded surfaces of it, and it's not totally over-engineered like a lot of newer Bondi kits are, where it's got so many dang tiny little pieces inside of other pieces and stuff that it just turns into a nightmare to paint. I really like low part count kind of kits that fit together in a way that the pieces are easy to paint when they're together. So anyway, there you have it. So until the next thing I build, feel free to comment. Thanks a lot.